also there in the team in that AFC Cup run.
Correct.
Uh,
Yeah.
so I'll tell you my experience. So I came to the final for into Doha. So throughout the whole week, we were writing stories after stories. We were writing to Amrinder and Sunil, Eugene, coaches, everything. We are building up this as an amazing thing. So every time my boss told me to write 450 words, I would write 550, 600 words. And then he would shout saying, hey, or not shout, but he's like, they keep me, like, what is this word count and all that? I have to accommodate all this. He didn't like to cut a lot. So he was like, no, no. That. So finally, on the day of the final, this was a late final here, 11:15. I think the match got over, India time.
Yeah.
So he said, okay, I'll keep space and you just send it immediately. So he left space 600 words. And you guys lost that final that by just that one goal late.
Yeah.
I wrote 400 words because I was full, like all the excitement was gone.
Devastated.
I
Yeah.
wrote just 400 words. And he called me. He's like, what is this, man? I just left so much
I
space for
kept.
you. So that's how it affected me. So I'm just, as a player, how was it for you?
it see, even there, like, you come so close in a tournament and you lose it in the finals. It's definitely heartbreaking. You can't digest, and this is one of the biggest tournaments in the country, like, Asian Cup. You reach the finals of it, but then that's it. This is football. We've reached so far in a tournament that I think no Indian club reached before. So that's where the benchmark we left back then. And I think everybody now wants to reach there and try to even win it if they can. And I wish any team that do it all the best. But then it was sad back then in the finals. I didn't play the game. I was on the bench. I think Nishu started that game. But sitting on the bench, I could not believe that we went on. I think it was 2-1, if I'm not mistaken.
1-0, I think, right?
1-0, 1-0, correct.
Yeah.
1-0 it was.
Because
Yeah.
Roca changed the
And
formation and everything, and then it was
correct.
the end of the game. So,
Towards the end of the game. And I remember even in that last minute, I think just we had a free kick or something, and Vinith had a very good chance to equalize.
I still see it. He came a second too late.
And when the ball went in, and in training, Vinith will score that every time you give him the ball. That he just puts it back to the net all the time. And then I thought when the ball went to him, I thought this was the goal, and I jumped out of my seat. I think they had these seats which are like underground kind of thing, so you had to climb on top and come out of the stadium. And I already was up there, and I was gonna run and celebrate, and then he missed it, and I was like, oh no. But then that happens. This is football, yeah. These are the ups and downs you get in football. The moments, you get the good moments, you get the bad moments. So, but then at least I was happy that I was part of the squad that reached the finals, and maybe I hope in the future we can try to win it also.
Yeah, that Vinny's missing. I can still see it. Him coming just a little late. Otherwise, he would have connected with it perfectly.
Yeah, definitely.
So from there, so you had 3.5 years there. So what was the transition like under Roca? Because like we said in that game, I think he took off a defender, pushed Watson behind as a defender and went full attack. When
Full attack.
90% of the coaches would have been like, okay, let's see it to the 90 minutes and see if we can win it
Yeah.
later. So what was it like, the switch with Roca? I know you didn't play under him a lot. But...
Yeah. No, so the thing is with the coach was his philosophy was only to win games. He did not like to go in for a draw or a loss. And with him is like, I think he's been in this Barcelona academy or the senior team and all, he was with them. So I think he's come up from that way, like, that they want to go all out and try to win all the games they can. So he tried to bring the same thing over to India. Whenever I used to, the first time when he came to India with the team also, he explained to us that, his one sentence that I still remember was always that, if you score a goal in any game, okay, he said, I don't care about the celebration. I want you to go pick up the ball and come back and put it back in, even if you're leading, get the ball from the net, put it in the center line and start again and score one more goal. So basically, for him, it was not about, okay, we'll waste time, we'll score a goal, okay, we are leading, we'll celebrate, For him, he wanted goals, goals, goals. And he wanted good football at the end of it also. He wanted all the team to play football, whichever team he was. So whenever we used to train, it was always, he used to start off the game, our training session with Rondo. Like, this 5v2 you have. And every day we used to do that, every day, and we used to enjoy it a lot. And every training session was like, pass the ball, pass and move, pass and move. So he brought a different thing to Indian football where he should he wanted to play football and wanted to score a lot of goals. So for him, I think in the finals or so, he didn't see which team we were playing. He didn't see which part of the league we were in the finals or whatever. He just wanted to win the game. So he made that. I think he made that move. So yeah, I think maybe it backfired for him, but that's his philosophy, and I don't think he wanted to change it for anything for anybody.
No, it is either you take it or we'll take it.
Yeah,
I like
it
it.
was
It's
that.
a little kamikaze sometimes.
Yeah,
That's quite interesting.
even in the league, whichever matches we played when BFC played, I think that year we didn't win the league. Also, we didn't.
Hmm.
We were. I think we were third or fourth. But I like the way his footballing thing was. He always wanted to play football. Even if you score a goal, he says just do a celebration, get the ball back. He wanted the team in front, when you pick up the ball and give them, and try to wonder, okay, what is this? Why they are doing this? They're leading. Why they're doing this? He wanted other teams to question our team, like what is happening and all that. So I really like the philosophy he had. So it's sad that I didn't get to play a lot of games under him, but I learned a lot from him also.